Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, LZ Zeus here with round number 4 against Lucci. I won the dice roll, thank you for the support. Here we go with my deck list. Of course I go first, let's see my first hand. It's not bad. The only thing I'm missing is a turn 2 play. But because of the reason I have Luffy Taro Sangoro combo and a Big Mom. Or was it Luffy? Let me just quickly check again. I mean, I kept the hand just only because of the Luffy Taro Sangoro combo. My opponent shows me here his hand. And the reason why he mulliganed. I think, yeah, we discussed a little bit if this was a good hand or not. I think the hand of my opponent was not bad, as he could remove early my characters, but he has to see from live or top deck some more key cards. So I understand him if he chooses to take a mulligan here. Let's see if yeah, I'm lucky enough to see a turn 2 play. If not, yeah, it would be quite annoying, as against Lucci, which is trying to remove every turn at least one character. You want to spam your board as fast as possible. So here we go, turn 1, nothing to play, pass. So my opponent, let's see if he has his perfect turn 1 play when he goes second. He does not, but what he plays here is the Uta, the 2 cost, which has the ability this character cannot be KO'd in battles by leaders, and activate May. You may rest this character, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2 cost during this turn. So here I saw Karazu, which I immediately played because I do not have any other options. So I'm praying here that my opponent is not able to remove my Karazu, because I can easily use him next turn to be able to KO this Uta, which would be quite helpful. So let's see. He swings with 5 into lead, -1 to my Karazu. So I'm thinking here to countering out with Sanji or with Usohachi, but I took Sanji. And now I was quite happy. My opponent did not have more reducer and Brook combo, so that's why he played Khalifa, which is also good. It's a 2k less in his hand. So here, going into my third turn, I am able to play Luffy Taro into Sangoro, use my Karazu ability to destroy Uta, and that's it. So here it was a little bit risky, in my opinion, to swing, because if my opponent triggers here well, maybe he has something which he's able to KO my Karazu. So yeah, you never know. So I was happy that no trigger happened. And then, as mentioned, I played here the Luffy Taro into Sangoro. And then here, a little mistake. I told my opponent, like, oh, sorry, I could have swung with Karazu. I forgot it. Is it good to swing here again? He said, yeah, no problem. At this point, shout out to Kyunslibuab. This is his name in the Bandai app. Cyril, his real name. One more time, shout out for this fair play here. So he took the life, and there is a funny story which I can share with you guys now. So basically he told me after the game, you know what, I was quite happy that you still swung with Karazu, because his hand was terrible. And with this life he took right now, because of the Karasu swing, he was able to see Lucci, which you will see, which he will play then. But yeah, sometimes miracles can happen due to mistakes. So he swings here again. I give him a 2k. So he's playing Ice Age, second Ice Age. Yeah, very strong turn. He's able to get rid of Luffy Taro and Sangoro. He just makes sure that he has enough cards in his hand. But he plays here, yeah. I think, yeah, I just told him, like, I think this play doesn't make sense because you don't have Lucci in your trash. So yeah, he has to play Lucci here from hand. And he's not able to use Rebecca. So here we go, very strong. And this is the Lucci we talked about, which he drew with the life he took from Karasu. So again, back here only with one character and leader. I mean, if you see my hand cards, I have some options. But it doesn't look so good because in this stage of the game, you want to have at least 2 characters on board. The best case here to establish a big character and then swing again. So either he removes the big character or removes the 2 small characters, if possible. So what I do here, I swing aggressively into life. And I'm pretty sure I will play after 9 cost Pluffy, just to pressure. So he gives me here a 2k, which is also quite nice. So here we go. Leader ability, go to 9 downs, play Luffy, -1, draw a card and swing with 10. So Lucci already on 1 life. So the pressure is real. He's going to 8 downs. So this is a good spot where if he wants to play Gecko, he can. But this will be quite defensive mode. And if you see, I have Usohachi. So he has to be scared of this one. Because if he plays Rebecca blocker with Gecko, I can easily tap it and then have 2 big swings. So going here with 6 into my character, I was thinking, like, should I counter it out or not? And then I checked his grave, in his trash. So there is no Rebecca in his trash, there is no Lucci in his trash. So I was not scared about the Gecko play here. So this is the reason why I chose to counter out with my only 2k, which is Usohachi. Because I was thinking here, like, do I need Usohachi next turn or not? And I decided, like, no, let's counter out here to make sure that I still have 2 buddies left. Or at least 1, it depends what he's going to play. And then, funny enough, he sees the Rebecca in trash with leader ability. But yeah, still not sure if it will be the right play for him to use Gecko. So here one more time he swings into Karasu and I'm still thinking, should I protect or not? And if yes, with what? I choose to counter out here with Law Searcher, which at the end of the game, Cyril told me, like, he hoped that I would let Karasu die, because he was able just to remove 1 and he was not so strong in hand. So this was definitely the right decision. I think if you're able to protect your board, it's not bad, because you force the Lucci player to somehow get rid of your board by using events or whatever kind of cards. So here he plays Ice Age into Jack, which offers him to destroy my Luffy. So with no blocker open, I have to make here a hard choice. My opponent has 4 hand cards. I remember myself thinking here quite for a longer period. We just had also discussions during the game, like when should you gamble and when not. This is exactly a situation where this pops up. So what can I do here? I mean, I could play Zorojuru and maybe Kid Blocker. I could search with Zorojuru, maybe a Gum Gum Giant. I can play here Big Mom, maybe only ramping for myself. Do not, heal for myself. Do not heal my opponent, just to make sure he stays at 1 life. I can play Sanji and try to finish my opponent with 2 swings, or I can try to finish my opponent with 2 swings. 4 hand cards. What I can do, I can swing here with 9. He has to commit 3 cards. Or he takes life. If he takes life, I can swing with 11. But then, yeah, you see. Let me know in the comment section, what would you have played here? What would be your choice? You will see in a minute my final choice here. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what would be the best choice here. So my thinking process here was like, okay, I assume there is 1 gecko in his hand. So there is 1 dead card. So if I swing here with 9 and he counters out, he only has one card available. Or if I swing here with 8 and I check if he has 2 2Ks, and after I'm still able to play Sanji or a blocker. So this would be really interesting to know from you guys what you would have played here. Let me know in the comment section. As you see, I'm already probably 3-4 minutes into this turn. So I finally decide I swing 8 into leader. Let's see if he takes it or not, because if he does not, if he takes it, I can swing with 12 into leader, and mathematically there is no chance he can counter out. So that's why here he gives me a 2k and 2 1ks, which basically should tell me that there is nothing else in his hand. So here I'm again considering, like, should I just go for game or not? This is quite interesting. Afterwards we discussed a little bit and he told me, like, yeah, when I throw here those 2 cards, 3 cards, 1 2k and 2 1ks, this should be enough information for you that I do not have another counter in my hand. I mean, at least not 2k, because otherwise he would have just give me 2 2ks. Yes, that's right. I was also thinking, like, maybe he is baiting me into going all in, and then he just finishes me in the backswing, so that he has actually here enough counter. So I have 7 dons. So it makes sense here to have a check with my leader, if into leader, if he takes it or not. If he I could also commit a lot of dons and just to swing into Jack here. But I remember myself then, I was like, should I not? And I think I was at the end tired of myself that I took so much time for this turn. And then I decided, like, you know what? Just stick to your first prediction. The last card here is probably a gecko or a death card. It doesn't matter. So in this case, just swing 5. And then you can swing 7 with Sanji and also use leader ability to bring it up to 8. I think at the end I should have done it differently. I should play Sanji first, swing with 6 and then with 7 to finalize the game. So I did here, and as expected, in his hand was an Ice Age and the last life was a Gecko. So I won this round. Thank you so much for watching this game and see you in the final round. Bye bye.